we're going to take a look at one of the coolest features Heroku has, which is it can automatically deploy based on changes pushed to your GitHub remote. This is different than pushing to Heroku's GitHub repository, which triggers a deploy. This is a server-side feature or a Heroku-side feature which links their dashboard and your GitHub repo. You'll have to give them permissions, but let's go ahead and take a look and see how easy it is to get this going. Okay, I've created my Heroku auto deploy Git repo here. I'm going to go ahead and use my Express setup script here. That looks good. I'm going to go ahead and run that here. While that's getting set up, let's go and check our okay, well this should work when when I'm not running so many servers. So let's go ahead and create a dyno or an app on their end. Let's call auto deploy 1. Cool. And let's create the app. So here, the other piece that needs to happen is we need to actually go ahead and create this on GitHub somewhere. So I'm going to create a Heroku auto deploy project there. It's got to be public for the way I've got it connected. I'm going to go ahead and create the repo. And copy these commands over. Cool, so that's all set up. Now let's go ahead and paste our back over here on the Heroku Auto Deploy 1 project. Under the deployment method section here, I have a couple options. The one we're going to look for is the GitHub one. And you can see I've already connected it here to my personal account. So what I want to do is look for the Heroku, I wonder if it auto-completes. Either way, let's Heroku auto deploy, let's connect it. Excellent. So there's this other thing here to enable automatic deploys. So I think you just have to click this button. This is basically done. This will, every time I push to master and push to my GitHub remote, it will automatically trigger a deploy on Heroku. Now let's go and open my logs here. I'm going to also open the app. I believe it'll error out. I don't think I set up a start command. Let's go ahead and set up my start command. So and let's give us a default route here so that we can more easily make sure that things are working. There's this res.send a dummy JSON payload. Great success. Okay, so now let me start it again, just verify things are working. Great success. It did the thing. Let's go ahead and push this up. Again, we're just going to push this to GitHub, and it should deploy automatically on Heroku. No extra steps involved. Let's go look at our logs. So over here, let's go refresh this. Okay, so it says build started by user, dan-levy galvanize. Let's go check and make sure it's got a build pack for Node. Okay, it does. Node.js. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Excellent. Looks like it got the port from Heroku, and it is running. Hey, that actually seems to be working, and we didn't push to Heroku separately. We didn't use any other deployment techniques. This is directly from Heroku watching the GitHub service hooks. Stay tuned for the next episode where we will cover the Heroku pipeline and their continuous integration, continuous delivery options.